tell a pastor, or maybe you already have had some of these conversations with others who haven't been in maybe the situation you've been or had the leadership capacity you've had to be able to navigate things and kind of go, wow, that was actually, that challenge was an opportunity. What would you tell them, or what have you told them if they're listening right now? Like, man, what would be the words for them?
Well, I think I can say that now. I would not have told you that at the beginning. I would
Okay.
not have told you that 2 months in. I would not have, I didn't know what we were doing,
Oh no, we had
right?
conversations 2 months in, and you're like, Bryan, I had set up for the biggest momentum,
Yeah.
honeymoon as a new pastor, new building, new
Yep.
vision, like everything was perfectly in place, and then it wasn't. And then it was
Yep.
gone. Many of
Yep.
the plans of a man's heart, but the Lord determines the steps. Proverbs
Yep.
16:9. You were in the middle of that moment, and it wasn't good. I mean, I,
Totally.
I can remember a couple
Financially
frustrating
and otherwise.
conversations.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, so this is an exercise I did with the staff that I think this is what I would tell a new pastor as well. Um, the world that you trained for, prepared for, and expected is gone and never coming back. And I went back and I did this illustration that you've probably seen in Apollo 13, where you've got the situation where all of a sudden they had a mission and an intention when they went up there. And then all of a sudden something went bad and they had to adjust. And he gets that box and he says, guys, we got to figure out how to get this into this using only this.
Right.
And I think it's easy, and it was for us, to focus way more on what we lost and what we didn't have, and not enough on, but we've been given a building, we have a renovated facility, and everybody's got their stuff. And so when we talk through, we got to go, this is where we have, this is where we are, this is where we want to go. This is the stuff that you do have, and let's go charter this new world. And I would tell you, I was able to leverage that, not because I intentionally thought through, oh, this is my chance. I was just trying to survive. But I think once I finally got over the reality that what I almost like grieved what I lost, it
Hmm.
then allowed me to put aside, bury it. It ain't coming back, kind of a Joshua moment. Moses, your servant, is dead. Now you got to go take the people into the promised land. Like, so stop worrying about Moses. He's gone. Like, it's over. You got to move forward. Be strong and courageous. I would tell any new pastor, the reality is you are going to be entering into a world that is never going to be the same. And also, I think if this proves anything, we also know the best laid plans. At the end of the day, you got to have them, but you've also got to have, this is where I think the benefit of the vision frame and everything else, a structure that is flexible enough to still be who you are, but just be different in terms of how it looks. Because that's where we would now say, okay, we were trying to kill some things to be able to do some new things. The new things are different than what we thought, but they're probably better.
Yeah.
And so think about what you do have instead of focusing on what you lost. Because man, there was so much loss here. You just felt like it was a funeral every time. And I felt that. I've never needed a vacation more in my life than I did in July of 20. I mean, I
Yeah.
was depressed. I was down. I was bad. And that just gave me a rejuvenation that the Lord has called me for such a time as this. And I felt like our process poised us. Everybody's going to come out of the pandemic. They're either going to come out waiting for what happened before, or they're going to come out ready to charge hell better than anybody. And I wanted to be that. And so the pastor that may be struggling through this, it's not too late for you to adjust.